Right, Shalom. First and foremost, I start by giving all glory and all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, the blood of the apostles of great news to Drew Bell. Citation going to Yakim in the four corners of the earth and who pushes word in sincerity and in truth. This is Brother Abba once again with another lesson to edify the flock of Yahweh Shai. Shai. Alright. Hope and pray this lesson is edifying. Alright, just an update on prophecies and world events, things that are taking place, right about now in the world, as we see, as we apply the scriptures, all right, to the events that we have been seeing taking place, all right, which is the prophecies of Yahweh Shai that we have seen unfolding each and every day, all right, and we as the watchmen, we just continue to do our lessons and continue to feed the flock, all right, and give the people warning that, hey, we are the end, all right, this is the end, all right, and this is the signs that the Lord have been showing us, all right, for a while now, all right. You can see that, all these earthquakes and storms, all these things that we have been seeing, and all these signs, are the coming of the Lord, all right, and, I just want to get into one of this small clip here from a reel, all right, and this goes back to the scripture in Isaiah 14 and verse 13, all right, that that you're gonna see, all right, and this is what's taking place right now, because it reached a point that we are going into full-scale war, all right, World War 3, all right, but everything is already set, all right. There are other prophecies to come before that, but it seems that they are preparing themselves, all right, and we can clearly see they are preparing themselves. So we gotta look out for other things, other prophecies to show forth, all right. All right, so let me just go into the video here.
The U.S. just told all Americans, leave Tehran immediately, not a drill. China is telling its citizens to evacuate Israel. Russia is telling their people to leave both Israel and Iran. Israel wants its people out of Tehran, and Iran is warning citizens to leave Israel now. That's 5 major governments sounding the alarm at the same time. So here's the bottom line. If you're in Tehran or Tel Aviv, you need to go now. Not tomorrow, not next week, now.
All right. No, all right. This is a warning. All right. This is a sign that things are about to go down. All right. They're about to go into full-scale nuclear war. All right. Because a brother sent a video in the group as well. Stating that they have been showcasing one of the hypersonic missiles, all right, which carry nuclear capabilities as well, all right. So I just want to jump to that, then I will go into the scriptures, all right. And here we can clearly see that the kings of the earth, or the rulers of this earth, the kings of the earth, matter of fact, we could clearly see that they're preparing themselves, all right? And this is a clear indication that, they're preparing for that big event, all right? After the RFID microchip, all right? MOTB, or the CHIP, however we want to call it. But the main prophecy is the RFID microchip. All right, so long as you see that come to pass, you don't know that we are going into full-scale war, all right, civil unrest, and on a large scale, all right? And war, all right? War is in the air. All right, you can smell it, you can feel it, all right? And you can clearly see, the kings of the earth, it's about to, do as the Lord say, because he must say the armies, all right? He's the ones that ordain everything, all right? So we'll go back in. All right, so this is in after Turkey's hypersonic missile. All right, this is in Turkey. You can clearly see that they are preparing right now. They're preparing. All right, they are moving around certain things and putting them in place. All right, and what I mean certain things, missile defense systems, ICBMs, all right, warships, helicopters, troops, all right. As you clearly see, this is as they say here, this is a immediate threat to Israel air support. All right, Slovakia. All right, this is the hypersonic missile that moved from Turkey, followed and exposed over Israel. And all that ceasefire and all that nonsense about peace and as the scripture say, there shall be peace. They shall say peace, peace, and there shall be no peace. All right. I'm gonna go into Isaiah chapter 13 and verse 14. I'll go straight to the point. And it shall be as a chaff raw as a sheep, that no man take it up. They shall every man turn to his own people, and flee everyone into his own land. And seeing that all these heads of government, they are asking for their people to evacuate, certain countries, all right, and to come back home into the homeland, all right. And we've seen that happening right now at this point in time, all right. This is not happening out of it, all right. This is not happening because they feel they could call the people back home and then everything will go back to normal. Hell no. All right, they are doing this because they are about to go into a full-scale nuclear war. All right, and moving on, it says, everyone that is found shall be true. Everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. All right. So if you don't go back back into your homeland, all right, as the scripture say, get out of here, my people. Babylon ought to be destroyed. All right. Babylon ought to be destroyed, aka America. All right. Moving on, it says, their children also shall be dashed into pieces, for their eyes, their houses shall be spoiled, and their wives ravished. Right. Any time of civil unrest. All right. Call it Jacob's trouble. All right. Also, any time of war, we call these women spoils of war as well. All right. So the men that go and fight, their husband is gonna die. All right. And also the ones that can defend or protect their wives, they're gonna be ravished or raped. All right. When they go into this word ravish. All right. Matter of fact, let me see if I could hit it here. Boom. Nice. Look up this word ravish. Define. She seize and carry off someone by force, right? Means rape. Rape means by taking her by force. All right, taking someone by force. There's no insurance that her infant child will not be ravished from a beast, a breast, Salakia. All right. So it goes back to someone that seized and carry off someone by force. All right, that's what you call rape. All right. Oh, ravish. All right. This is the BSB version. All right. It says, whosoever is caught will be stabbed, and whoever is captured will die by the sword. The infants will be dashed to pieces. Therefore, before their eyes, their houses will loot, and their wives will be ravished. Behold, I will stir up stir up against them the Medes, who have no regard for silver and no desire of gold. Their bows will dash young men to pieces. They will have no mercy on the fruit of the womb. They will not look with pity on the children. And Babylon, the jewel of kingdoms, the glory of the pride of the Chaldeans, will be overthrown by Yahweh, like Sodom and Gomorrah. Yeah. And that time when Yahweh Bashem Yahushua going to step in. All right? Going to step in the movie, the real star of the movie. All right? They will come to execute his judgment upon who? Babylon. All right? The wicked. And we can't wait for that day to come. All right? I'm going to bring up one more precept, and it's a quick video on what it is coming. All right? It's an update on Ww3. All right? There's no time to sleep. All right? As the scripture says in Revelation 11:14, the second woe is past. Behold, the third woe cometh quickly. All right? We see these things happening quickly. All right? We already see, a lot of places have been struck by missiles. All right? And now they are moving into nuclear capability. All right? Nuclear war. And this is going to bring destruction of the whole of Babylon and certain parts of the world. This is what's going to bring on the tsunamis, all right, the earthquakes and whatnot. All right. And we can't wait for this thing to happen. All right, because you really want to get out of this place. All right, this place is wicked. All right, but everything is timing. All right, everything is timing. But the Lord timing and our timing is not the same timing. All right, so stay awake, stay vigilant. All right, stay sober, because the time at the end is near. All right, war is in the air. All right, war is in the air. All right, so with that, we shall give a glory and all praises to Yahweh, Hashem Yahushai. And when I see the apostles of great millstone that do well, and salutation going out to Yakim in the four corners of the earth, who pushes with sincerity and in truth. Brother Rab signing out till next time. Keeping the watch, saying Shalom.